Good morning, Mike and Arlen, our Philippine journey. Hey, thanks for dropping in. Brian, Philly in the Philippines. Is he really gone? We had breakfast yesterday before his flight, and I'm going to tell you, it was interesting. We talked about a lot of things. So why don't we talk now? Let's talk.
Why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, 'cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough.
It's difficult. It's difficult for people who watch YouTube or YouTubers in the Angeles area to think about Angeles City without thinking about Philly. And it's kind of funny. You either love Philly or you hate him. It's one or the other. I mean, it's you can see it in the comments, you can see it, but I mean, that's really not uncommon amongst many bloggers. It really and truly isn't. Even for us. All right. We have people who absolutely want to argue about everything we say, and people who appreciate and understand that we can't cover everything on every topic. With that being said, I said to Philly, hey, you know what, Brian? Let's sit down and talk before you leave. And Brian and I meet up probably once a week, if not more, for breakfast. It just depends on how he feels about his eggs, I guess. Now, so yesterday, I invited Brian over to where we live. We went to the rooftop and we had breakfast. And as usual, people tend to think that when YouTubers get together, there's a bit of mayhem, there's a bit of adversity, there's a bit of gossip. Well, maybe sometimes, but you know what? Brian and I, we don't really talk about other people that much. I mean, we may mention somebody to each other about something new that's going on or something like that, but there's no conspiracy theory in this in any way, shape, or form. I say that on purpose, and you know who you are. With that, we talk about current events. We talk about places. We talk about equipment. We talk about techniques. We talk about all kinds of stuff. We talk about family. Well, we did the same thing. Now, that really isn't a part of what this is about. This is about what's next for Brian. What do you think is going to be next for Philly in the Philippines? What's going to be next for Angeles City? What YouTuber will replace what he does? And I don't really, I know we're going to get comments. Oh, he promotes sexual tourism. Really? Does he? I don't remember him promoting sexual tourism at the Veterans Cemetery or at the new hospital, the new museum. I mean, Brian's the only YouTuber that's gotten permission to film inside the construction site at Clark, where they're replacing the old hospital with a national museum. He's blogged about the new airport, about the railway system. He's shown more about the new railway system than anybody. Portugalara, all right? Been there, done that a couple times. Diving. Even going through part of his personal life of getting lot certified to dive. And him, as a matter of fact. He had never been certified to dive before that. Travel into the province. Yes, he definitely has blogged about that. Is he going to be able to adapt? Well, why not? He knows what he's looking forward to. I mean, what I'm saying that is that he knows what it's going to entail. And they're taking on that challenge. And it is a challenge. I don't care what anybody says. It's going to take some getting used to. It's going to have to take some getting used to. Things are not going to be the way they used to be. But he's lived in the province before. How long will he live there? People are going to start putting bets up on when he'll be back in Angeles. I imagine he'll be back. I really and truly do. You know, his wife, Lot, a wonderful, sweet woman, okay? Her daughter, Hannah Grace, has been, Philly has helped raise Hannah Grace for years. There are videos about him taking her to school, taking her to events, getting her through everything that goes along with it. And there is a direct flight from Surigao Island to Angeles City. Wouldn't they come back at some point in time to visit? I don't know. I really don't. And I say that because it's just as easy for Hannah Grace to hop on a plane and come down to Surigao Island and see the rest of her relatives. Why did Brian leave? Well, you should go look at his blogs, all right? And I'll put the link below, of course, for those of you that don't have it. I mean, Brian's been blogging Angeles City in depth more than any other YouTuber ever blogged it in depth. Everything from Fields Ave to Walking Street to MacArthur, all the way up through Clark, Perimeter, down the side streets and around. Sure, there are going to be people that say, well, we know exactly what they're going to say. So be it. Let them say it. I don't believe in it. I really and truly don't. Marketing and use of words sometimes will make people think what they want to think. Brian's done everything in this town. But what happens now? What's he going to do in the province? Well, you may not know this, but Surigao Island is one of the highest potential resort areas in the Philippines. On Surigao Island, where Brian's moving to, it is highly undeveloped and it is a slower, easier pace. You're not going to find giant SM malls or anything like that. Not yet. Maybe never. What you're going to find is a lot of backpacker community. And you know what else you're going to find? A lot of elite Filipinos. All right? People don't realize this, but on the other side of Surigao Island, the road less traveled, are pristine beaches with two incredibly exclusive resorts that we know of. And I'm going to tell you, it's not like I'm saying this out of they're there, okay? These are resorts that very elite. These are not backpacker situations. They're expensive. They're exclusive. All right. And some of the, Filipino movie stars, senators, governors, everybody go to this area. You don't see that much in the way of the crowded situation in Boracay. That's not where they go. They go where they can be pampered and relaxed. That's the way life is. Okay, I'm not saying it's the Filipino life. I'm just saying they've paid their dues. They're taking a vacation. It's not cheap. It's not easy to get to. All right. It is limited. The airport is limited. And then there's the ferry and the Ro-Ro from Siargao. All right. City. But there's a lot there to be looked at. There's a lot in that. And Brian has spent a lot of time showing you how they live and what it takes to live in Angeles City, or at least for them. Okay. Maybe he'll do the same right there on Siargao Island. I had a great conversation with Brian at lunch. All right. We had some laughs. We joked about a few things. I'll be sad to see him go. I've been meeting Brian for breakfast for years, it seems like now. It's, but I wish both him and Lot great success and happiness in the next step, in the next phase of their lives. I hope you will wish them success and happiness as well. I hope that you will help consider thinking how much Brian brought to Angeles City. Okay? You can categorize it all you want in all the different ways, but he's been a positive influence in many, many ways. I cannot tell you how many times Brian and I have been at Tequila Reef for breakfast in the morning, and unknown subscriber will just walk up, say, "Hey, I'm here. The reason I came to the Philippines was you. The reason I'm in Angeles City was you." He's promoted quite a bit of tourism. There's no doubt about it. So, with all of that being said, it is almost 4 o'clock in the morning, and in a few hours, my daughter will be landing up at Clark. So, I'm going to have to take care of a few more things here, and then it's all going to begin. So, while she's here, we won't be putting out quite as many videos. We will be traveling. We'll try and keep up with it. Yes, we're going to blog it. How fast will they post? I don't know. All right. And we will not, we will do the best we can to meet our schedule on live streams, but we just can't guarantee it. All right. So otherwise, we hope you have a great day. We hope you're enjoying your life, and we really thank you for helping to support this channel. Thanks.